Hi, this is Latin. Hope everyone is staying safe. And I'm back with Software Inc. Strategies for Success. Today we're going to cover the strategies I use for different scenarios. We'll get into it after the intro. Okay, we're back to April 2008. We have 20.2 million available funds, 2 million in bonds, 81 mil in stocks, 331 million in subsidiaries, 1.3 million in plots for a total of $2,411 million. I'm going to go over strategies that I go through every day. When I come back and open the game, the first thing I do when I open my game is I go here to teams. So just how you normally sort of hit tasks so that your zeros are up to top. We're going lowest to highest. So right now I have a vacant team. I basically use this vacant team to set up offices that have no teams in them so that I don't get those other members or there are other teams in my room, because members of different teams are migrating to a vacant room when there are no teams assigned. You get that problem. So if you assign a vacant team with nobody in the team, nobody will go in that room. And it just prevents people from going in that room. So you don't get those messages. Okay, moving on. Design OS has nothing to do. Design hardware has nothing to do. Design games to do. And core has nothing to do. So core is simple. Thing you could do with core is just have them port something. Or if you're porting, you could add them to the port team for now, just to keep them busy. It's as simple as that. Okay, design OS and design hardware. They have nothing to do, and design games has nothing to do. So let's tackle design games first. The way I do that is go to your releases, sort them by year release, so that your most recent release is at the bottom or at the top, whichever way you want to work. And we have sports, and what did we say? Games 2, design games 2. So design games 2 is basically, if we look here, better games. Design games 1 handles RPG, adventure, and sim. Design games 2 handles sports, RTS, and FPS, first-person shooters. That's the way I have that set up. So I have design games 1 and dev games 1 handling RPG, adventure, and sim. Design games 2 and dev games 2 I have them handling sports, RTS, and FPS. Design games 2 that has nothing to do. So let's find sports game. We just released to the sports game Thundercars. Let's make a sequel. Make a sequel. Thundercars 2 is okay. We're not going to use a framework because I believe this framework is out of date. Yes, 2001. So we're not going to use that framework. So we're going to go next. Choose it. Choose the 2D editor and sort these by release to make it easier. So 2004. Okay, nothing here is up to par with Tech Level 7. So let's go look at Tech Level 7. Have we researched Tech Level 7? Let's go here. We're patenting Tech Level 2000. Did we research Tech Level 2007 for 2D? And the answer is yes. So we're basically processing for it right now. So if we go to our subs here, let's go to subs, go to products. Okay, 2D 2004. The 2004 2D has what? Tech level 5. Okay, so the second thing you want to check. Okay, there's a Prime Cut 2 the editor that's coming out in May of 2008. We're in April, so next month this comes out. So we can move away from this until next month and come back to that. Meanwhile, 3D, we could use 3D Pixel Pro 3, which is one of our subs, and it has released in 2007. So we could use that. That's just going to knock this down to 3D. Audio would be portable, or we can use portable, or we could use one of ours, which is 2005. And I prefer to use one of ours, 2005. Spark, give me a second. Let me double check one thing here. Yeah, we can use 2005. That's fine. So, and then we just got to wait till next month, and we could use our new release, which is being released by ourselves, so that we can just sit on that for one. Meanwhile, let's go on who else has to do. So that's going to cover games. Hardware OS, that's going to cover games too. Design OS and design hardware, they both have nothing to do, and they both have 3 designers in each. So let's find something for them to do. What's releasing here? Design OS hardware. What's releasing is a console operating system. So the next thing would be phone. When did we release our last phone? Our last phone was released in October of 2000, so we're past due. So let's make a sequel. Okay, GG Mobile Pro. Existing would be 2001, 2000, so we don't want to use that. 2002. The only thing we're going to add to this is network. Everything else is going to stay the same. We have to design a new smartphone. That's not going to go too crazy with that one. Okay, so we're going to go next, 375.99, and GGT host is going to take care of the networking. So next page would be next auto balance this 100%, 111%. At this point in time, you get 145.6 mil consumer reach, so I'm not worried about the wasted interest. So this is good to go. 2006, and it's going to take 3 years. Designers, I have 6. Next page. Oh, no, we don't have. We want this to be design OS and design hardware. There's 3 in each team. So that's 6 out of 7. We need one more. We'll get it from another team. I usually get whatever I need from put my overflows in core, so we'll go to core. Dev games is not here. We want dev OS and dev hardware. And I'm just selecting them so that I know that those teams have what I need. Missing level 1 to the artist. So that means these guys have 2 tests and these guys have 2 tests. So we're going to select. Nope, we're not going to select the first one because they only have 2 artists in their team, which means they don't have. Okay, this thing says missing level 2 network designer. So we need a level 2 network designer and one of the design teams. So let's go to manage teams, design OS, and design hardware. Employees, I just gave design network to the leader. I don't think it's going to pick it up, but let's go look. I have to select them again. Nope, I still need a designer. Unless I go in here, educate network. We're going to change to designer. Okay, still missing is 2 network designers. Let's close. Go back to employees. Go back here. Change roles. We're going to make a designer. Okay, 2D. That's fine. Will that give it to me? I'm going to have to select these and deselect again. Nope. Still missing 2 network designers. Identifying the leader as a 2-star network designer. So let's go see if my core team has a designer network. No. And yes. We're going to go here and design hardware. So that resolves that issue. So we're over by 1. So we're going to go in. Because I'm putting this in the project management, I want it to be exact. So the design hardware employees, I'm going to pick one that does not work 2D. That does not have 2 stars in network. I don't want them to be the one. Then hardware, this one has hardware. This one doesn't have hardware. Okay, we're going to move this to core. So now I'm sure once I reselect these, you got to reselect them. Deselect and reselect. And 7 out of 7, 11 out of 12. We need one more for programmers, but we'll do that when we do the halfway count. This gets assigned to project management and we should be good. OS hardware. We got OS hardware is in queue. We're moving forward. It should automatically. And it's 4 out of 7. I got to design OS. That's why you double check post. 7 out of 7. And then development, we're going to do OS. We're going to still be short 1, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to a secondary non-support, marketing core, SCM, GG box. I don't care. We don't have to worry about 210. We're going to move this to 2. Everything else is the same. 20,000. So that takes care of that. Back here, okay, games tools, the only people with nothing to do, and we moved into May. So let's try this one more time. Make a sequel. And what are we going to add to this? I guess to the editor. It's not showing up. Why? Maybe it has not released yet. Oh, we have a problem here with the 3D. They need a lead designer. We got to tackle this next. Let me stop the clock. That's important that we do that. Okay, details here. So this was released. Go to products. This was just released. Details, tech levels, 2005. That is a problem. 2005. We could go with the 2005, or we could do one thing. I'm going to go May release 2005. We could push it up as soon as we release. And this was fine. Audio 2005 is fine. The reason I'm going 2005, Queen is Interactive is our sub. We always want to use our sub. In here, we're going to go use ours outstanding. Who else basically got the most active users? We're going to go with the most active users. It's your secondary. Next page, we're going to take approximately 2 years. We got an 18.8% speed boost. I'm going to put this also to, let me see, what does the analysis say? Apply. Well, you don't want to go with the auto balance this 100% 110. That's usually what I go with. Next page, we're doing design games too. We're doing art and dev games too. So it's 3 out of 2 artists, 6 out of 5 designers. So we get rid of a designer, and then we got 9 out of 7 programmers. We got to tone this down. So let's go tune. We need 2D audio, and everything that we need is accepted. We have art across the board, system, network, audio, 3D, and 2D. And we need to cut that team down by 1. Employees. Let's go to skills. Design skills. Highest to lowest. The lowest is 44%. We have system 3D. So we have 3D somewhere else. No, we don't. We can't get rid of her. Next one would be, 2 to 1 person. We should be fine. 5 out of 5. 9 out of 7. We'll tackle this once we get to alpha before we go to alpha. So we're going to project management, games 2. And games 2 is here, releasing in 10 options. On the cars 2, we go here, 0 out of 5, start 5 out of 5, 0 out of 7, 0 out of 2. Now this 9 out of 7 that we said before, we're going to look at that here in May 2009, the next phase. On this date and this date, we have to, January 2010, we got to look at the account for LTD Steel. And on the cars, we got to look at the count. This, I look at the count now anyway to make sure that we have 3 other artists. We're not concerned about being won over. We are concerned with programming, development, and design should be equal. This is 100,000. This thing is set to 180. Let's double check this. Everything should be fine because we've already checked the count info. My next thing would be Maze Pro 2. RTS, the prior was 1998, and the other sports is 2007, and we're already doing Thunder Cars, which is also sports. So first person shooter would be the next one after RTS. So that checks out. So who else has nothing else to do? Nobody. Everybody is busy, and that's why we want to keep it that way. Now, in reference to research, law teams, for 16 in each team, we just increase that to 24 in the team so that we're going to basically get these patents going because we're getting more and more patents that are not getting done in time. So we increase that team from 16 to 24. And you always got to make sure, of course, that you have room for them. So we've checked that already. Services. This is something new that is started with services. And services is basically support and marketing, but for contracts only. And they're situated in this building right here. This building right here houses our services team on the first floor. Services 2. Those are the lead rooms. This should be marked as lead rooms, and they're not. They are now. So this is basically, if we look at these two teams, services, employees, these things have not been auto-rolled. Okay. Any team, let's go here. The service. Okay, well, that's the marketing. Just service. Cliff is service. This is service. This is marketing. So these two are service. They should be programmers. Any service teams that have programming as a secondary. Any support teams that have programming as a secondary. Okay, so we have 1, 2. So all my service teams that handle support, they have programming and support. They all have programming and support. What they're doing is handling contracts. And we just finished the contract for marketing. So we're going to go here. Go to marketing and sort these by 92,000. So let's accept that one. Move it up with that regular marketing. And we know that marketing being handled. These marketing teams, if we look at them right here, we have marketing, and we have 1, 2, 3 support. That's 30, 70, 100,000. So it's 194,000 with the 92,005. And if you look at our teams, employees, if you look at our teams marketing, it's basically 51,008 is what we pay them monthly, and they're bringing in 192,000 a month. That's how you should be setting those teams up. They basically should be bringing up 3 times what their net worth in monthly. The same goes for our research teams. If you go to law and research, select all the teams, go to HR management. These teams are costing me salary 630,000 and the monthly expenses 21,000. So 652 a month, 652,000 a month. And in royalties, they're bringing in 18, 19 to 20 million a month. So that's why research is so lucrative. You pay 700,000 to bring in 20 million. That's why you should never worry about getting high salary researchers. They usually work faster. And I usually go for medium salary with 3 stars and 2, backfill with the high salaries. And if anybody want to know how to set up research teams, I have a video out there. So that is my first thing. Now the next thing is these patents. What's what and what's where. Okay, where's researching 2008? We're in 2008. And if we go to research anything else here, it's going to be, so it doesn't pay for me to start researching anything other than hardware, audio, or network until these get done. When 3D gets done, I could basically research network. When system gets done, I could research audio and hardware. In 2D, there is no secondary. They're backfilling for somebody else. So the OSs, we double checked these already. Well, here we go. 11 out of 8. That's the problem. Design hardware, design OS, GG box. Okay, that's when we set up this. That's why I said we don't look at this until this thing, the next phase. Next phase is not applicable here, but it is. We have more. So this is not. I just changed this. So I just changed this last month. So this, I may be able to salvage this. How many do we need? We need 8. There's 11. So if I take out the dev team out, how much does that give us? 8. Okay. Dev OS is out, so that's 8. I should have never changed that when I did. That's why we double check everything. We're looking to set up one. We shouldn't be interrupting the other one. And this one is 9 out of 9, 3 out of 2, 5 out of 5, and 9 out of 7. We'll handle that in the next phase, which is I set up in May 2009. These are all service, so those are deals. These are regular marketing. And what I do at 7:30, at about 10:30, I check those marketing to see where they're at. And I'll show you right now. Okay, 10:30. This is making money. This is making money. And this is making money. This is making me 9,000. We're making 9,000 above the 15,000 we're spending. So I could lower this to 10. And this is making money. I'm spending 111 to make 268. So this could be also, I connect that down to like maybe 90,000. Okay, so the next thing to look at is this Sergeant Stone bugs fix 533. This will not register until we do this. Finish. And what else is the port? Sergeant Stone, we got to restart. Make sure it's support. So we restart base. We got to restart that. You don't have to double check. Support for GG 482. 482, so there's nothing there. Updating this 8 out of 17. Then we got to restart this. Reset 482, so this should go above that. Everything above this. And this is support. Okay, so this support has 1,000. This one has 66. This one has 76 active users. I could cancel this. This one has 5,000. I'm going to let that go for a while. So this is porting. These are updating. I put the porting at the bottom always. And those are my updates. So first thing I do is make sure everything has something to do. And already law has something to do here. But yet they have something to do here. I don't understand that. Unless one of these is doing support. Nope, they're not doing support. So I don't know. I gotta check. And if like I said before, these law teams and these research teams, they are working an hour less because they're on permanent crunch. That's my strategy for that. For those of you who missed that in the frames and or research video. And I have an art team here, and we stopped the clock because we had an issue that I overlooked, and that is we have this team does not have a lead designer, and this thing is supposed to go out in October 2009. So we have to get a lead designer for this. Now, sometimes I will go into my research teams to see if I have a lead designer in there that I could utilize. And you just select the name, use your down arrow and sort through them, and you're looking at here in the bottom where it says skill. This guy's skills in Office. This is what you got to look for. It's got to be 3D here. Let's go through that. Antivirus, Office, audio, 2D, audio, game. No, none of that. And I don't worry about the night team. I don't look for to replace day employees with night team employees. I don't go that way. So I go here. Designer, nothing, medium. As for the high element to core, and we're looking for 3D and super focus. Let's go look at medium first. See what they put these by age. Nobody. So I could go system 2D will give me different. So let's go see if I have one here. Nobody. Don't get discouraged. We'll find somebody. 2D, 3D. Okay, maybe now you could get this. No, I'm only kidding. Okay, so that we're gonna look for system, high salary, this game, that's Office, that's antivirus. Now I could look here, Office. They have 3D, but not much creativity. This one has a lot more, so we'll keep them in mind if we don't find anybody else. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go looking for 2D high salary, 2D, 3D high salary, Office, anti. Let's look for 3D, no new applicants. Let's do software 2D, 3D, system 2D, nobody. We said he had enough that we would take him, enough inspiration, system 3D. We're going to hire him, Quinn, Donnell, and we're going to come here. We're going to look for Quinn. Just put a Q, there's Quinn Donnell, and that's how you transfer lead design to your subsidiary. So that's in place. He's got 3D, so he should be able to fulfill that need. Not perfect, but that's how you cover that. Okay, so what else do we have going here? She was able to do with us. And this is the antivirus. I could have found somebody with the antivirus, but then we get a few antivirus. This doesn't cost me anything to look here again. Game, Office, antivirus. See, we had him for antivirus. It was a fixed rate skill comparison. But if we could have hired him, lead designer, Marilyn, we're going to transfer her to us unless she's got back compatibility. I should have checked compatibility first. She's got really bad compatibility. She's 62. I'm going to hire her. She's costing me a lot. Handshake royalties. We'll bring her into core. Then we'll go here. It's good when you remember people's name. I did not capture that gentleman's name that I hired. In a situation like that, all you got to do is go here. Go to core, he'll show a 0. Employee, he'll show here with a 0. Casey Clock, operating system, antivirus. Wasn't Casey Clock or Irwin on my bad? Irwin Hampton. He's the one that we got to move over. So he's handling. Hopefully he didn't have. Did she have exclusive rights? If she had exclusive rights, I may have just shot myself in the leg. So many things you have to take into consideration. Oh, she didn't have exclusive rights. Okay, so work. Still good. Golden handshake royalties, binding fixed. She'll retire in 2 years. Meanwhile, she's got 2D, 3D operating system. What do we do with this person? She'll be gone in 2 years, so we're going to keep her around. Put her to work. We'll do something with her. But that's how you could cover those. I just did that so I could show you guys how to cover those. And you got to make sure that when you view them, it should say here if they have exclusive right, exclusive lead. This one has exclusive lead. She didn't have. Can't look. We can't look at him because I want to do one more thing. There's a company that I've been looking at quickly. Then we're gonna call it a day. Nest Interactive. They're basically at 52 million. The products are office software. We don't have an office software, so I wanted to pick them up. And the best way to pick them up is without having to spend any money. It's 52 million. So we're going to go here. I'm going to go to our subs. These guys are at 127. These guys are at 132, 127, and 78. So each one of these guys are going to give me $30 million. I'm going to take 27 from this guy. You could write it in also. 27. And these guys are 78. I'm not going to take anything from them. I think I have enough. Okay, Nest Interactive. There were 52. We're going to buy these 20 million. And then we're going to take them over as a sub. And we're going to put 40 million in there. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, I put 400 million. That's fine. Okay, I'm taking them as a sub. And then I'm going to give them, okay. I need an additional 20 million. And I'm just going to get it for ourselves. I'm not going to go crazy with this. I withdrew 40. Now I could do what I want to take over as a sub and fund these guys with 40. And that makes it number 4. Now we have software. Office software, that is. So what products do we have? Audio 2D. These guys are antivirus. These guys are games. No, these guys are 3D, 2D. I thought I had games. Well, I have games in my other company. These guys are office. And no, we're doing games. My bad. We're doing games and we're doing operating systems. So everything else is covered. We're going to leave it there, folks. If you've gotten anything out of this, a like, a share would be greatly appreciated. We ask that you please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Special thanks to all our subscribers. We do appreciate you. Stay safe. Keep those around you safe. Latin out.